Yo, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be playing with Splashyard in the early season. Okay, we don't have Nado in hand. We can slow down the hug and then tornado like this. Okay, is it gonna activate? Perfect. I usually don't drop my tornado in that position, but just because there was ice wizard and it was slowing down the hug, I tried to put it one tile lower so that it would actually activate. Okay, that was a really valuable barrel from us. It killed the barrel and it tanked for the flying machine. That was a really good, valuable barrel. It just defended like 7 elixir on its own. Okay, just because we are up in elixir and he did a really terrible bomb tower, we can go with our graveyard like this. Usually with this deck you need to be passive, maybe even defend for like 5 minutes straight and then do counter pushes. But just because this guy did some really obvious mistakes, I went in there with graveyard and we got some damage. And we have the king up, so it's gonna be a really good game for us. Okay. Usually Splashyard counters any sorts of hog decks. Hog EQ can be a bit problematic for it, but other than that, most hog decks can be won easily. Hog Executioner can be bad as well. And I'm gonna be trying to give you guys some overall tips with Splashyard. I'm actually good with it. I won't say I'm perfect, but I have some experience with it, and I think if Splashyard is played perfectly, it can win almost any matchup. Like there isn't any certain matchup that I think is terrible for Splashyard. You can almost beat anything, even if they have Goblin Curse, Mother Witch, Lightning, all types of stuff. Okay, we can kinda like this and then Baby Dragon. If he hogs, I have my Tornado ready. Okay, and by the way guys, I'm playing with one Evo. I don't have the Evo cannon. I think I'm gonna upgrade the deck for this season and even get the Evo cannon. I have the shards ready, I can get it. Just because I'm a free-to-play player, I just can't have all the Evos, if you know what I mean. Bad barrel. Okay, we're gonna let that go. That was a terrible barrel from me, but that's fine. I'm gonna go in like this. I think he's gonna block the breach, right? Okay, that was really good Mighty Miner from him, but that's fine, bro. I'm totally fine with it. And we can poison like this. It's gonna get the bomb tower and the cards. Like, I can feel I'm gonna win this one, but it's gonna take a lot of time. Okay, look at the Baby Dragon, bro. It's going in. What was that defense, bro? Okay, that's already in some poison range or something, but we need to defend. Okay, we can cannon for the hog. He's playing with that new Evil Lumberjack. I don't think it's gonna do a lot of damage, right? Okay, it did some decent damage. Thank God he didn't have a rage there. That would have been really bad. Okay, we can barrel for the goblins and then poison for his guards, and that's gonna be GG. Yeah, as I was telling you guys, I wanna be upgrading this deck for this season, because last season I actually choked at the end and I couldn't even finish in a decent spot. But let's see. I might just keep my tornado level 14 just because you know how broken it is. And guys, we are facing 2.6. Okay, Splashyard is a hard counter to 2.6. I've played that matchup while I was on the other side, and I can assure you guys it's something like 100-0. Like, it's a terrible matchup, and I will show you guys what to do. As long as you don't do some obvious mistakes, you can win. You just need to have your either cannon or tornado in cycle and you're gonna be fine. There are a few people who can beat Splashyard with Hulk cycle. Other than that, I don't really think there are many people. Okay, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. He outcycled our tornado, but we have our cannon. And we can ice fizz like that. Okay. Perfect. And I actually prefer using Cannoneer with Splashyard because the name's on it, right? It's Splashyard because you have a lot of splash damage, but you don't have many DPS units other than maybe Knight, but it doesn't really help you out in a lot of situations. And Cannon is also good, but against some certain matchups like P.E.K.K.A, you don't have really cheap cards to waste the cannon, waste the P.E.K.K.'s swings. But then you can use your graveyard and defense. Graveyard and defense can be crucial sometimes, but many players don't actually use graveyard and defense, and I think that's actually a mistake. I've seen top players use defensive graveyard. Like, you shouldn't underestimate it. It's just a skeleton army which spawns skeletons in seconds, and so they don't even die to arrows, so don't underestimate it. Try to use it. Well, in this matchup, obviously I'm not gonna use defensive graveyard, but we can do some good plays. Okay, for a second I thought that he fireballed my cannon and ice wizard at the same time, but he didn't. If he did that, that was gonna be a really good play from him, I mean. Okay, we can baby dragon like this. I want a poison. I wasn't dropping my poisons in normal elixir time, because if you do that, you're gonna be done in elixir, but now I can. Okay, he might fireball that ice wizard. If he does, that's a good play. Okay, that was actually really good from him. I should have put my ice wizard on the right side. Okay, we can pressure right now and even poison. Oh, I missed the cannon, bro. That was bad, but that's gonna be some decent damage. And guys, by the time passes, it's gonna be my matchup. Okay, we can cannon like this again. Okay, this time I'm gonna drop my ice wizard on the right side. I don't want to give him fireball values because he's gonna be dropping fireballs, but at the same time poison does more damage than the fireball, so it's not gonna be easy for him to fireball cycle us. Okay, he does a naked hog. That was actually terrible. I'm gonna pull it back just because I know it's not gonna get any damage. We have a baby dragon there. And yeah, as I was telling you guys, I think Cannoneer is better with this deck. If you're playing Splashyard, I actually would kind of suggest you play with Cannoneer instead of the normal tower, but both are fine. I've seen people finish really high with Princess Tower. And okay guys, he's dropping cards in the back. Maybe that's a smart play, I'm not sure. You can kind of like this again. Okay, what was that fireball, bro? Like, that was terrible. He did it on my higher HP tower, and I think that's gonna be a good game. Yeah, he's calling it good game, but I just want rush. We have some time. Okay, he's gonna hug. Yeah, that was obvious, honestly. We can barrel like this and then baby dragon. Okay, we ended up predicting his musketeer. That was actually good. Okay, the ice wizard is gonna kill the musketeer. Perfect. Now we can go with graveyard again. Like, bro, there's no way. Even we can cannon. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. That was actually an easy matchup. I should have won that. And that's GG. Let's go. Okay, he goes with his Electro Dragon in the back. Okay, this can be a lot of things. Maybe Lumberloan freeze, since there's the Evo Lumberjack or P.E.K.K.A. or Eagolum like that. Okay, perfect. He saw that I dropped my baby dragon in the back, so he dropped all his splash cards. Okay, can we activate? No, it's not gonna work. Okay, and he wasted his tornado. Okay, that wasn't even good. I could have activated my King Tower with the blobs, but I don't know why I didn't do it at the time. That's fine, we can get activation in the upcoming sequences. Okay, we can knight in front of the ice wizard. Let's see what other ground units he has. Okay, that's weird. Why would you run knight with lumberjack? Like, bro, that's so weird. Okay, you can graveyard like this just because I felt like I'm up in elixir and I wasn't really in a perfect cycle, so I wanted to drop my graveyard like that. Okay, not bad. Now he's gonna do a dual lane push. Perfect, buddy. I think the Eagolum wasn't even good, because now the healer is gonna get wasted, and we can baby dragon for his Electro Dragon, and we can activate the King Tower with the help of Lumberjack. Perfect. I can even Ice Wizard on top of everything. We don't want to take much damage. And look at that, we have a ton of elixir right now, and our dragon killed his dragon. Okay guys, you know what? He has knight in his hand, nothing else. We can pressure with everything and even barrel to DPS the knight. Okay, we are gonna kill the knight. Look at that. Okay, what does he have? He doesn't even have his Evo E-Dragon in hand. If he had Evo E-Drag, it was gonna be bad, but he doesn't have it. And we can tornado it to the tower. And look at that, guys. That's already tower. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This is a reactive deck. You should wait till your opponent overcommits, and then you can make a really good counter push. Okay, I'm up in elixir. I'm gonna go graveyard knight in the pocket, just not to let him make a really terrible poof, let's say it like that. Maybe I could have done it on the king tower, but it wasn't worth waiting. Okay, now he has everything just stacked up in one lane, and that's gonna be huge poison. Poison and Nado, and then we can ice wizard like this, and then even barrel for the blobs. Like, look at that road. I think he had 3 healers on the field. Yeah, look at that, 3 battle healers, and he couldn't even get to the... Well, he got to tower with E-Drag, obviously, but he couldn't get the healers to the tower. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's gonna be GG. I think E-Golem is not even that bad of a matchup, but overall I tried to give you guys some tips, and our next video is gonna be with Pompeo decks, so make sure to stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.